Hello, 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 everyone. I'm so happy to be back with y'all today. I just have it's a fun one, y'all. I'm working on the tripod interchangeable frame. I have added 3 new inserts, and y'all, some of y'all have already started scooping those up. Super excited about that. But these are great because you just slide the different inserts in like so, and then pop them out from the back, because you can see there's a hole. And I know that I have another one already painted up, but I have no idea what has happened to that. So I'll just show you the But First Pray, and they just sit. They're great for like countertops in the kitchen, and if you finish the back, you know, you can put it on your island by your kitchen sink. But that's But First Pray, and then we have the Happy 4th of July, and I know that there's another one. I don't remember. My mind is still a little bit crazy, but these are the 3 new ones that I've added. I'm working on more. Hey Boo. I love this. And it's the background plus the wording, and then the little frame that goes. Super cute. Y'all will have to let me know what you think about these. But these are the 3 that I've recently added. Hey Boo. And then this one's super fun too. Talk Turkey to Me. And I know my fingers are in the way and y'all might not be able to see everything. Also, I wanted to tell y'all, I cannot see your comments, but please keep commenting and sprinkling, sharing me out, because I go back and read them. And if you're sharing, then that means there's more action going to our pages. I'm live on Refresh Restyle and Just Jenny. So for those of you on Refresh Restyle that don't know me, my name is Jenny. I'm Debbie's daughter. And I have a page too. It's called Just Jenny. I have not been super active lately because I have been sick, but I'm on the mend now. Look, my scar's looking so good, y'all. It's so much better than I ever imagined it would be. Today, I'm going to be working on, this one's called Game Day. And I know that if I hold it up, it's going to start sliding. But it's got the little helmet, the wording Game Day, a football, and then just a little squiggly line. And look, these are like the lines on the football field. I don't know if y'all can see that very well or not. But this is a fun one, and I hope y'all love them. So you can kind of customize these to like your favorite team colors. For us here in, now Tennessee's not necessarily my favorite team. I mean, they're fine. But our local county school is orange and white also. So that's what I'm going to be going with today. Because our county schools are the Choctaws, and I just thought that would be a good way to go. But like I said, I know y'all all have your favorite teams and all that goodness. So, you know, customize it however you want. And y'all, we are super excited. We're going to be crafting live with our Craft With Me box that we had on sale earlier in the month. So I hope you got those. They were only on sale for a limited time. We're excited about that. That's coming up next week. And then we're already working on, we've got our September box. We've got it figured out what we want to do. I need to make a few more adjustments to it. But we'll have that one out on the site for y'all soon. So that will be for our Craft With Me in September. We're so excited. And y'all, these are so much fun because they're interchangeable. And we have a couple of different options. And of course I didn't get them, but we have a couple of different options for interchangeable signs as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on this one. Like I said, keep talking, keep commenting, keep sharing. And I'm going to come back and read yours. But I thought for the background, I'm just going to do this green, like the football field, like the grass or the turf on a football field. And I don't know if this is the best color to use, but it's Kelly green, and it's just an apple barrel paint. I thought That would be about as close as I could find in the stash. I'm sure there's more, but y'all, we have got stuff. We've got stuff kind of scattered, as I'm sure you can imagine. If I don't know how you can be a really super organized. I do want to do something with like my paints so I can see all my paints. I've got some ideas for that. Yesterday my dad came over and we cleaned up the shop at my house where I cut all the cutouts and stuff, and I've finally gotten caught up. Of course, he cut a lot for me too while I was recovering, but we have finally gotten caught up with all the things that were ordered and stuff while I was down. But while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead, and I think that I just want to do, I'm going to do my letters white, and I'm just going to use one of these squeegees, and the paint I'm using is just a Waverly chalk paint. And I find it easier to just use these little daubers when I'm painting. I got too much on that. When I'm painting letters, I think it's just easier for me. And I just, you know, tape them down with the painter's tape so they stay put. That got a little bit of dry paint on it. So if you saw me scraping something off, that's what it was. There we go. And I'll probably have to put another coat on that. And then I'm going to go ahead while I've got my white out and do the little, I don't know what those are called on the ends of the football. And you know what? I think I'm going to go with, I was thinking that's going to be orange. Maybe we'll just have a white helmet. I think a lot of helmets are white. Although I did see Tennessee's like dark mode. They weren't white. They were like a dark helmet. I'm gonna set that aside because like I said, I'm gonna have to come back. And then for the football, this is a folk art coffee bean. And I think I've got a dryer over here that I'm probably gonna need to use. But just a good brown. Hopefully that's the color of a pig skin. I don't really know. Y'all, to be honest, I don't watch much football. I don't really pay much attention. So just, you know, however fancy and you want to be with this. And look, you could even do like if you wanted to do the colors like orange and white, that would be fun too. I'm not getting all crazy today because I do have to get back to cutting. I went and walked this morning. I have on my page, I've got people who are my accountability partners. So I have walked today, and I'm already worn out. And I was like asking Mom, I was like, what makes me think that I should already be like losing weight? You know what? I think I want to use another dauber for the orange as well. But you know, I've started walking and exercising a little bit, and I just expect to automatically be getting fit and feeling better. Like it should be instantaneous. Do y'all feel that way ever? I know I do. Anytime I do something, like the next morning, I'm like, am I feeling better? Look, I just got a little bit of that gooped up, and I'm definitely going to need a second coat of that orange. Let's see here. I know I have a dryer somewhere because Mom told me, she was like, and here's your dryer. And I don't see it. Wait. Yes, I do. Oh, sugar. I forgot to do the, like I said, this is like, I'm going to do the border in white as well because it's going to be like the lines on the football field. I don't know what those, maybe they have a special name, maybe they don't. I'm sure someone knows. I, however, do not know. I'm calling them the lines on the football field. But I do appreciate y'all watching, and I hope y'all are as excited as we are about the Craft With Me boxes. I know we sold quite a few. I cut quite a few. My dad and I did. Between the two of us, we were able to get those cut and packed and shipped, and Mom and I are so excited about getting to do that. We just thought that will be so much fun. It'll be fun for us, and we hope it's fun for y'all, and we'll just be live doing that for those that got the box. For those of you who missed out and didn't, because like I said, we had them on sale for, I don't know, I want to say it was maybe the first week or week and a half of this month. I have to grab my water. Hang on, I'm back. I'm so thirsty. And the more I talk, the thirstier I get. Yes, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm waiting on blood work and stuff. My pulmonologist actually ordered all the blood work, and she said that if it came back and it looked like she needed to refer me to someone else, that she would. But she's doing all this blood work to, she's wondering if I might have some autoimmune issues. Sorry, I couldn't think of what I was trying to say. All right, I think that's good enough. And now I will, there it is. I'm just going to go back over some of it needs another coat. Like the orange, some paint is just a little bit thicker than others. Even when you're using the same brand, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the pigment in it. I don't know. But I think I'm good on the white. I just needed a little bit of extra orange. I might go back around the frame real quickly. So y'all let me know what y'all have been up to. And like I said, unfortunately, I am unable to see your comments because the phones are turned around. But I will go back. I love y'all, while I'm sitting with Stella at night till she falls asleep, that's usually when I get to, catch up on comments and things like that. So I do enjoy seeing all the things you have to say, and I love knowing what's going on in your lives. If you've got something that I need to pray for you about, happy to do that. Always happy to pray. So y'all let me know. I know I'm always needing prayer for something, and I feel like others probably are as well. I think I'm good on the white now. Let me get that down in there. Get that out of the way. Look, do y'all's paint cans get so gooped up with paint that you can't close them or open them anymore? I might add just a touch more orange, because I feel like I just didn't get all of that very well. There we go. Now I just need to get everything dry and I can start gluing. And y'all, I don't know if you've used this Aleene's tacky glue or not, but it's one of my favorites, because like with projects like this where you have to line things up, the hot glue, it grabs stuff way too fast for me. And then I've got it crooked. And sometimes I still get this crooked because that's just how I roll. Everything's a little crooked sometimes. I hope y'all are doing great today. I'm just a chatty cat today. Chatty cat, I don't know. But y'all be sure and let me know what's going on, where you're from, whatever you want to tell me. happy to hear it, happy to listen. The football is nice and dry. I just need to make sure I get this orange stuff really dry, because I think all my letters are pretty dry. The background is dry. You know what? I might do, oop, that's gonna fall. I'm working on a much smaller table. What I might do is, while those are still drying a little bit, and if I need to, I'll come back, I might just go ahead and start working on the things that are dry. And I'm just going to run a little bit of this tacky glue around the edges, and I might take a paintbrush, because I always goop on way too much glue. I don't know if y'all do that or not, but this also, like when you spread it out, it helps it grab on a little more quickly. I always end up with glue everywhere, on me, on the project. Y'all, I have to tell y'all some funny stuff. I have recently decided that I want long eyelashes, and I don't have long eyelashes. But you just line this up with the score line. Everything is scored for you, so you can find exactly, sorry, squirrel. I go from one thing to another. I'll come back to the eyelashes. But see how we're looking so far? Loving it. But I decided I wanted long eyelashes. So I went to Walmart and I bought some lashes, and they're really long, y'all. They're really long. And the glue, and like, I don't know if y'all are like me. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at the beauty stuff. But I'm going to smear this in a little bit. So I'm just crazy with that glue and those eyelashes. So I eventually wrestled on one of them, and I did so good with it. I think I did good with it. It looked straight to me, and I was pleased with it. And then, so I'm like, I can do this. I got really prideful, I guess. And Jesus was like, no, you can't. So the next one, I had it glued to just my eyelash. Y'all, I had the biggest mess. I just eventually just ripped it all off. And probably ripped some eyebrows out with it. Who knows? But I just want some, because I don't wear a lot of makeup. So I was like, if I just had me some long, pretty lashes, I would be super happy with that. And, you know, not have to wear makeup. I would just like to have the nice lashes. But, you know, I'm not good at putting them on. And I don't know the secret. And I don't know that I have the time or the energy or the patience. I am a very patient person. Don't get me wrong. Super patient. But I don't know if I have what it takes to put fake eyelashes on. If y'all have any secrets that you want to let me in on, happy to take a look at them. Maybe I can do them. But like I said, I got that one on and I was like, oh, I can do this. And I was like, that second one, I was like, no, I can't. And then I thought, that thing's just going to be flopping around on my eyelashes. So then I just had to rip them both off, because I couldn't ever get it on my skin around my eye. It was so bizarre, y'all. So funny. Do y'all ever get tickled? I like laughing at other people, but probably my favorite person to laugh at, especially for just crazy stuff I do, is me. Because I get myself into stuff and I'm like, I'm bad about, I don't read instructions very well. I just go for it. Do y'all do that? I'm definitely a go for it kind of girl. Like, we'll figure this out. I'm just going to make sure I've got this relatively straight. And probably I shouldn't be just going for it. Y'all be sure and let me know what you think about these interchangeables. I love them because throughout all the seasons, and wait, was the other one a birthday one maybe? I cannot remember for the life of me what the other interchangeable I have out on the, or we have out on the site for this one is. And these are teensy little cuts. So bear with me while my big fingers get those in. There we go. Let me get me a little more glue on my paintbrush. That way, that helps me keep from getting it everywhere. And, you know, a friend of mine had this. This is another thing that I've been wanting to keep my nails done, but y'all, nothing stays on my fingernails. The Dash and Diva stickers, those stick pretty well on my fingernails. You know, just the stickers you kind of peel on and then you kind of file the excess off that you don't need. Let me get my little heart in there. And you know what would be cute too? I just thought about this. If like you wanted to go around the side and the top with like checker, like a line here and there with like your favorite teen colors and stuff. I think I've been thinking that was wet, and it's just not. It's like a satin. And I just noticed I have some excess glue right here I'm going to pick up. But this stuff glues, it grabs on pretty quickly. I mean, you can see that I'm already able to like hold it up and stuff without stuff falling off. But y'all give me all your secrets. A friend of mine, she was doing the dip nails, and she was like, this stuff stays on my nails so good. So, and she was getting rid of it, so I was like, well, I'll try it. So before church, sometime Saturday afternoon, I did my nails, and they looked really, really good for my nails. My nails don't always look great. They're usually short. Right now, they're actually growing. And I was always envious of like my grandmother's fingernails, because she always had, my granny, she always had beautiful long nails. And I always wanted them. And like when we were driving, this is just a fun memory I have. Like when we were driving as kids, I would stick my thumbnail up to the moon when it was just a sliver of the moon and pretend that was my long fingernail. Anyhow, did my nails Saturday afternoon while Stella was napping, and they looked so good. I picked out a pretty, it was kind of a creamy white color, just a nice neutral color, and I did them good. I didn't have it all gooped up and all. Well, by Sunday, there was a few bits of it chipped off. And then by Monday, they looked awful. It was just picking off, and then I was biting it off. I think I might just be too rough on my hands for fingernails. But hey, look, all done. Quick craft, fun. These are fun to do with your kids too, because this is definitely something your kids and grandkids can do. And like I said, you can like customize it with like checkers all around with your teen colors. And like if you want to do orange, white, orange, white, orange, white, do that. Customize these however you want. And then they just fit right down into, I'm kind of being careful with this one because the glue is still wet, but you can see that it stands up. And on the back here, like I said, there's a hole, so you just poke it out to get it out and change it to your next insert. Y'all, I hope you enjoyed it today. I did. I love being live with y'all. This is kind of like my social outing for the day. Y'all are my people. I love y'all. Anyhow, let me know what you think. And like I said, I have added this one. There's like, I think there was already 3. Sorry. I don't like my shirt to touch that scar just yet. It still doesn't feel great. But I think there were already 3 out there. I know the Happy 4th of July is out there. But First Pray is out there. And then I've added the Game Day, the Talk Turkey. We have added this. This is our little family business, and we so appreciate y'all's support. And I'm so excited about our Craft With Me boxes that we've started doing this month. I hope y'all are excited too. Like I said, we'll be doing that live next, I can't remember what day, but it's one afternoon next week. And then Hey Boo. This is so cute. And they're so customizable. And like I said, these are fun to get your kids involved in, kids and grandkids, because they're easy. They can do them too. Might be too easy for them. But let me know what you think. I hope you love them. Thanks so much for being with me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.